Alright. Here we go. So, yeah! New series. This will be the pilot episode. Best of 3. And we're going to be using best of 3 open team sheets. So we're going to be using Pokemon Showdown for this because, unfortunately, on the Switch, there is no way of easily replicating that outside of a tournament setting. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. First things first, I suppose, let's introduce the team. This is what I've been working with for a hot minute here. This is actually not a fully optimized Incineroar set, for those who are curious. It is, however, what I've got at the moment. But no, there are ways of optimizing this to better utilize the EVs. Still, Incineroar, love the thing. Ursaluna, I've been very, very fond of normal Ursaluna in this particular regulation. Golden Go, because the thing is just kind of ridiculous in general, and while it has trouble keeping up with restricteds, it does not have trouble in this. This regulation is basically made for it. Murkrow, because I really don't like Dondozo and Tatsugiri, and Prankster Haze is a great way of telling them that you don't like them. Arcaludon, because I've been looking for an additional special attacker, and with the body press in there and the stamina kind of functions as a mixed attacker, and then Farigiraf, because I need a way of getting Trick Room up for the Ursaluna, and this... well, and my Eviolite is already in use, otherwise I'd probably use Porygon 2 or Dusclops. So, without further ado, let's get into some best of 3. And we'll roll through team preview, all that good stuff. Yeah, so play a round or two and see what we got. So this is a particularly interesting format, just because the online ladder is the mix of restricteds and mythicals, but in Regulation H, which is what's being used for competitive play, there are no restricteds or mythicals or legendaries of any sort. So, we got our 90 seconds ticking down here. We're going to open this up and take a look at the opposing team. So we've got the classic loaded dice scale shot Dragonite with a Terra. Oh, wow. Fairy Terra, there we go. English. We've got Golden Go, Life Orb, Water, very similar, probably is a little bit more bulky than mine. That's fine. Assault Vest, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Terra Water. Yeah, a lot of good stuff right there. Miracle Seed, Rillaboom, which is the solid substitute when you don't have your Assault Vest. Fake Out, Woodhammer, Grassy Glide, and High Horsepower. So that thing does not have pivot potential, which is good to know. Mousehold for the Mouse Ape shenanigans. Terra Ghost, Follow Me, Super Fang, Beat Up, Protect, Rage Fist, Drain. Okay, cool. Alright. So in this circumstance, I actually think that one of the best leads that I have at my disposal is going to be a Ursaluna and... who else do I like? I kind of like Golden Go, actually. We're going to bring Farigiraf in the back, and I think we'll bring Incineroar as the last one. Okay, so they're leading with... oh, interesting. Leading with Mousehold and... Mousehold Golden Go. Okay, Follow Me, Super Fang, Beat Up, Protect. Okay. Terra Ghost on you. Okay, well, we're going to Protect for a turn, and... I'm actually going to switch into Incineroar here. And the thought process with switching into Incineroar is that we get to see their Terra come out. We get to see what this one wants to do, which is going to go for a Follow Me. He's going to go for a Nasty Plot, which is cool. Alright. So what can I do with this? I can go for a Facade here and a Fake Out into Golden Go. Yeah, they're going to protect the Golden Go. Almost certainly. So we're going to go for the Fake Out. Okay, yeah, double Protect. Which is to be expected. Bear goes for the swing. It's a miss. That's fine. We're going to go back into the Protect. Actually, no, we're going to Earthquake, and we're going to go for... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is a difficult position because of the +2 special attack on the Golden Go. No, we're going to Protect here. You're gonna throw a knockoff. Oh, Super Fang, that's clever. Make it rain. Oh, the crit might have mattered. Crit might have mattered, but who knows at this point, right? Okay, so we're gonna go here. And he's got beat up, follow me. Okay, we're gonna go into Golden Go. Actually going to terrestrialize and go into a Trick Room situation, because we kind of need to at this point. Super Fang did nothing, courtesy of that. Make It Rain is resisted, which is great. Hey, that allows me to get the Trick Room set up. Wonderful. We're going to click Make It Rain and Psychic into the Golden Go. Just want to get some damage out there. Okay, they go into Ursaluna Blood Moon. That's good damage into the Golden Go. Goes for the Shadow Ball. Yep, that was to be expected. Okay. Ursaluna, come on out here. We've got my Ursaluna now. We're going to go Facade here, and actually going to just Helping Hand. Yep, because they go into the Mouse Hold. Helping Hand into the Ursaluna Facade. Poof, he is gone. So it took a turn or two, but we did finally reach the position that we've been looking for throughout the course of this particular game. Golden Go is back. I think we are going to... Well, they're going to double protect this turn. Almost certainly. We still have the Citrus Berry. Oh, interesting. Not what I was anticipating. That actually might work out really well, because that allows me to turn off the Trick Room this turn. Golden Go is gone. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Protect. That allows me to protect here. He has no taunt. Okay, we go for the Trick Room again. We're just resetting it. Oh, oh, oh. Uh-oh, we might just get... I might have just gotten Rage Fisted. Bop. Ah, I did. Bummer. Well, game's not over yet, but we're not in a great spot for round one. Going for Earthquake might have been the play there. Oh well. So the thought being that Earthquake, if Earthquake came out, then... I wonder how much of a roll that was. Yeah, the Super Fang was a good call. The Drain Punch, that'll finish that one. Alright, good round. Good round to my opponent. So we lost the first one, going back into round two. Now, it's important to think about what it was that they brought. They had those four. Okay, so they centered pretty heavily around Mouse Hold. We're going to go Murkrow or Caledon. So we're going to change things up a little bit. Going to bring the Golden Go. Kind of want to bring the Incineroar, but I also want to bring the Ursaluna. So many choices, so many choices. I think this time... we're going to bring Ursaluna, see how this goes. So the thought process here being that the Murkrow and our Caledon should have a bit of a better matchup into the same lead that they pulled out last time. It should have an alright match into Mouse to Ape if they decided to go that direction. Okay, so that's cool. I want to Rain Dance. He's got Super Thing. I don't love that. And we're gonna Rain Dance and Electro Shot. Okay, Annihilate coming out. Go for the Super Fang into the Murkrow. It's fine. We'll get some punishment into the Annihilate. Cool. He's got Drain Punch, but he has no buffs to it. Now's a good time for Tailwind. Does have Super Fang on that thing. Yeah, let's just go for another one. That's fine. There's our Tailwind. Here's our Electro Shot. Drops the Mousehold to Sash, which is cool. Annihilate goes for the Bulk Up, which is completely and utterly fine. Okay. So we've got Tailwind, we've got Rain Dance. What's your speed? You have a speed of 222 and 220. Oh, it's a roll. I should modify that. And the reason I should modify that is so that I know, under Tailwind, who's going first between the two of these. I did not realize that at the moment. I currently have them set to the same. Because I'd love to pick up a double KO. We're going to go Foul Play, and we're going to go Electro Shot. Okay, and Murkrow goes out first! That was ideal. Because now we just get a +3 Electro Shot into the Annihilate. That removes him. We still have 2 turns worth of Tailwind. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. What do I want to do here? Part of me wants to turn you into a fairy. Let's see. I've got you guys in the back. We're gonna go that. What's your Terra? Terra Water. He's not gonna Terrestrialize. He could Terrestrialize. Just gonna Dragon Pulse. Yep. So Foul Play, not doing anything. Dragon Pulse, very significant damage. Earth Power, that's a lot of damage at your turn. But that's cool. Yeah, we can just do that again. I really don't have any reason not to do that again. Because, yep, Vacuum Wave, that's fine. Foul Play, good chip into the Golden Go. The critical hit was nice, but not really terribly necessary. He goes for the Make It Rain. That will pick up both of them, which is fine. Our Terra is, as of yet, unused, which allows us to go Terrestrialize and Headlong Rush. And that should be game. Okay, and he forfeited for that particular round, so we're ready and going into game 3. So for that one he brought same 4. No Rillaboom. Yeah, no Rilla, no Dragonite. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I am going to run... You know what? I like how that one went last time. We'll run it back with the same 4. Okay. Tovar's leading with the Mousehold and the Ursaluna. Yep, okay. Alright, I see it. So in this circumstance, this is actually probably going to be a good one to... We're going to Tailwind this time. Terrestrialize and just Dragon Pulse straight into the Mousehold. Yep, so we're looking to ideally remove the Mousehold from play. Yep, there's the Earth Power. Survive that thanks to stuff. I'm gonna Foul Play into the Mousehold, and we're gonna throw out a Body Press. Okay, so Body Press comes out first. That removes the Mousehold. The crit was unnecessary, but not unappreciated. Hyper Voice, that does pick up the knockout on the 1. Okay. I could go into Golden Go, or I could go into Ursaluna. I think we're going to go into Ursaluna next. I'm curious whether or not they brought the Rillaboom. And I'm probably not going to see it yet. Nope. Annihilate, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I need to protect as much as I don't necessarily want to in this second. So I would love to just go high offense here. Protecting is necessary because I cannot afford to have my Ursaluna get blown up before he has an opportunity to deal with that. They have not spent their Terra, so they are going to spend it this turn on the Annihilate. We're going to protect and drop an Earthquake. Oh, they didn't spend it. Nope, they're just going to protect. They go with a Vacuum Wave. Okay. That was a nice Earthquake. Did some good damage. Okay, and we're going to now Shadow Ball. Oh, the Rage Fist outran the Golden Go. That's bad. That is pretty standard, though. Oh, well, he lived it. He's at least taking his alter ego with him. All right, well, good game to my opponent. Lost that one. That's quite all right. Things to learn from that. Things to learn from that. The support mousehold actually did a really good job of disrupting the overall play. I didn't have an easy way of removing it. Yeah, I think I needed to actually lean a little bit more into Trick Room. So that is my takeaway from that one. And let's do another one. Okay, so the idea behind... Oh. Rosemarino, you forgot one. Interesting team. Okay. Classic Incineroar with a Ghost Terra. Classic Ursaluna. Sinistra with a Citrus Berry. I mean, that's pretty standard for Sinistra. Yep, that's a Dragonite. And look, there's a Clefable too. Okie day. Only 5. Well, seems that Rosemarino knows what he's doing, so let's roll with it. I'm gonna bring those two. I want to bring those two as well. So many choices. What is the Terra on that? Steel Terra on the Clefable. Incineroar. I rather like Incineroar in this. And Golden Go. Like, that actually feels like a pretty solid lead here. Who else do I want? I think I want my Ursaluna, and we'll bring our Caledon. Dragonite, okay. Yep. Inner Focus. Nice. Okay, Intimidate, all that good stuff. I wonder what you're going to hit. I think we're going to... we'll fake out there. Just make mine. I wonder what he's gonna do. Maybe go for a Tailwind. We're gonna switch into our Caledon. Thought process being that if he goes for the Scale Shot, okay, he goes for the Scale Shot into Incineroar. That's fine. So that will allow me to just hit a Parting Shot into him, Terrestrialize here, be immune to whatever he's going to do. Yeah, just do that number. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some defense bonuses stacked. And if he does decide to Terrestrialize, then we can go into Golden Go for Make It Rain. Okay, he decided to Terrestrialize as well. Mutual Terrestrialization, goes for the Tailwind, goes for the Parting Shot. Gets the Parting Shot, it's quite lovely. Let's see what he goes into next. Goes into the Sinistra. Dragon Pulse does nothing, and not terribly surprised. Goes for the Parting Shot into the Sinistra, which will make it so the Sinistra isn't really going to do much of anything. Life 2, Rage Powder, Trick Room, Machagacha. Cool, we're going to go into Golden Go next. Yep, because nothing particularly threatens. I'm going to Shadow Ball there, and we're actually going to throw a Body Press into the Dragonite slot because I'm expecting Incineroar to rotate back in. Oh, that's Ursaluna. Hi! Well, that's amusing. Okay, well, this is going to be a resisted hit. That's still decent damage. Okay, so their burn is now in place. We're going to just protect here. Rotate into the Incineroar. Let's get an Intimidate down on that Ursaluna. Just start chipping away at its overall damage capabilities. Okay. And then we're just looking to... Yeah, there we go. Scale Shot. Facade, yeah, the buy-ins and... Okay, our Caledon is back. Oh, I can't say that I love this particular position, but yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. I'm going to take the first one. We'll see. We will see. Okay, scale shot. Goes for the Facade, does not drop the Arcalodon. That gives us a defense boost thanks to the Intimidate. There goes the Dragonite. Here comes the Body Press. Bop. That puts us in a halfway decent position as the Tailwind expires. Sinistra comes out. Incineroar comes out. They have spent their Terra. And we're going to go into Ursaluna here. Life Dew, Rage Powder, Trick Room, Machagacha. Okay. And we're going to go for a Body Press into the Incineroar. Goes for the Fake Out, which gives us a further defense boost, which is nice. Let's see if they go Machagacha. Nope, they went Trick Room. Thank you, friend. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. And Dragon Pulse. So there goes the Incineroar. Here's the Machagacha, which missed the Ursaluna, hits the Arcalodon. Arcalodon gets some good chip damage in there. We're gonna go for a... Actually, no, we're just going to protect and go for another Dragon Pulse. The thought process here is that we actually want to stall out the Trick Room as much as we can, so that... Oh, crit. So that ideally Golden Go could come back in with the low health, drop a Shadow Ball and call it a day. That's annoying. But, because there are 2 turns left of Trick Room, I think we're just going to have to swing for it. Hope either for a miss or something else, or that Golden Go lives it on the resist, or a miss right there. Ursaluna gets deleted. Shadow Ball into the Sinistra, drops it to 6%. We have one more hit. This is definitely a turn for a Protect. They go for the Machagacha. Trick Room goes down. Here comes the Shadow Ball. Poof, and that'll do it. Golden Go goes down to the Life Orb Recoil. But that's round 1. And that's why you never surrender. Because sometimes you might manage to make a win where it was otherwise looking really grim. Okay. That's an effective core. Kudos to my opponent. Like, I appreciate what they're doing there. Okay, this time we're just gonna Murkrow our Caledon. I'm not gonna mess around with this. Golden Go Incineroar. Let's go. Okay, so the thought process with this one is that, yeah, I am going to set up the rain, and then we're gonna go Terra Fairy, we're gonna set up the rain, and we're just gonna start spamming Electroshock. Assume that I actually do set up the Terra effectively. We're going to put it into Dragonite this time. 3, 4... Oof! Yep. He's probably going to Parting Shot me and go into Ursaluna, because that's a really effective way of getting it. Yep. Very effective way of getting your burn up, which I totally get. And he's got a he's got a solid Fake Out right there. I could drop a Tailwind, which I might do. Yeah, we're going to Tailwind and go into Golden Go here. There's Facade's coming in at the Golden Go. Matching Tailwinds. There's the Facade. Love to see it. Okay, now, in this circumstance, we click Haze, and we actually... Or do we click Haze? Yeah, we click Haze and make it rain, because that'll clear out the Dragonite and do a significant chunk to the Ursaluna. Golden Go's going to go down, because he's going to have Long Rush, and that's totally fine. Okay, we've got the Tailwind up. We're actually going to go into our Caledon next. Incineroar's coming out here next. Oh no, it's Sinistra. Okay. I don't love that. It's okay though. I want a foul play. Yeah, we're gonna go into Incineroar here. They might go for a Trick Room. Nope, they just go into their own Incineroar. Okay. Good foul play. There's the Trick Room. Very amusing to see that. Nope, we're gonna go into our Caledon this time. The point of knockoff at the Sinistra. So in this case, what they need to do is they need to get back into their Ursaluna without taking too much damage. The Fake Out goes into my Incineroar, that's fine. Because now, let's stack some defense. That was a mean burn. I don't like I don't like the burn. Okay, our Tailwind is gone, which is what we were waiting for here. I'm actually gonna just throw a Body Press there and a I could Flare Blitz into that thing. I'm gonna knock off first. Bop. Good damage, good damage. Goes for the knockoff. That's fine. An extra stack of defense. Never say no to an extra stack of defense. Yeah, okay, that did a bit of damage. It healed up the Sinistra a bit. That's fine. Bop. Very nice, very nice. We're in halfway decent shape. 2 turns left. Body Press here, Flare Blitz there. And the thought process here is that if we can go into the Ursaluna with 3 Pokemon left, particularly if one of them is the Murkrow, as we exit Trick Room, the Murkrow with Foul Play should be able to knock out the Ursaluna from where it is currently at. Terra Dark. Alright, I see you. Nice knockoff. Okay, I lose my item. The Slapfest continues. Okay. Okay. There's... Yep. Interestingly enough, I actually really want to drop that one into the Sinistra. We'll see if he decides to single target the Incineroar, or if he just... Well, no, because if he goes for an Earthquake, he's going to take his own Sinistra with him. So we'll see what he decides to go after, and what he decides to use it on. Okay, he goes Life Dew, that makes sense. And he just goes for the Facade into the Arcaladon. Okay. That is going to make this a little bit harder. And by a little bit harder, possibly, potentially not possible, but, you know, never say that it's, never say it's over until it's actually over. Okay, so he's gonna protect. We're just gonna Fake Out here and Foul Play. It's not gonna do a ton of damage, but you know, it adds up. And we're going to Flare Blitz and Foul Play. Come on in. Nope, Ensign's gone. Oh boy. That's probably gonna be game. The Sinistra, okay, I'm impressed. The Sinistra is proving very difficult to get around. Alright, good game, good game. Okay, going into the third one for Rosemarino. Okay. Alright, it is time to break out. I think for Rigoraph. Yep. Murkrow is very useful, but okay. Going to just Helping Hand. Alright, so this is definitely a bit of an offensive play. The entire goal here is I just want to get rid of the Incineroar in the first turn. That does open me up to potential counterplay, but the fact is, generally speaking, 9 times out of 10, you can count on an Ursaluna, normal Ursaluna, to protect on the first turn that it's out. Which is why a lot of people like to go for the parting shot play. Ghost Terra Ghost. Okay, well, that will keep him from getting blown up entirely. He's still probably going to feel it. Goes for the knockoff. Super effective critical hit. Well, that happens. That did some damage. Okay. Alright, I actually do like this position quite a bit more. So what that is going to allow me to do here... Terrestrialize... Dragon Pulse, and just go into Incineroar. Yep. Sets up a Tailwind. Goes for the parting shot. It's got it at least moderately fast. But we do have an active Fake Out this turn. So we use that to shut down the Ursaluna. Yep. So he goes for the Protect. Goes for the Scale Shot into Incineroar. Gets a critical hit. Did some damage. Oh well. It's a return critical hit. Okay, their Incineroar is now out on the field. Going to go in here, go for the knockoff into the Incin. I feel like a lot of this is coming down to micro positioning, which is difficult because they have speed control at the moment. That's annoying. Yep, and there's the Sinistra. Again, the Sinistra getting in the way. Okay. Facade and Dragon Pulse there, but the problem is since I wasn't able to get any Intimidates onto the Ursaluna, I'm probably gonna... Oh, I didn't lose my Arcalodon. Until the Machagacha hit. Yep. No, game's not over yet. Not in a great spot, though. We go into the Earthquake, which will get the knockout into the Incineroar, except that Machagacha's going to do significant damage. Earthquake comes out. It didn't. Wow. Bulky Incineroar. And half attack is unfortunate. Well played, though. Good game. Good game. Okay. Yep, that is a very, very interesting team comp there. GG. I liked it, though. Liked it quite a bit. They had just enough of everything to successfully keep mitigating damage. Alright, well, let's do one more. One more. I think... Yeah, that's... Retrospectively, I needed to be able to preserve either Incineroar or... I think either Incineroar or Golden Go. I didn't have a lot of ways of hitting their Incineroar hard. And yeah, so I felt that. Interesting. Okay. That's a unique looking team there, okay. So we've got a Throat Spray for Rigorath. Mungus with a Citrus Berry. Okay, we've got a Golden with a Focus Sash. Covert Cloak Incineroar, and Choice Scarf Basculation. Okay. I think it is time for the... Oh, nope, not that. That one. Ursaluna, and... Do I want Golden Go, or do I want Arcalodon? We'll go Golden Go. We're going to go with the anti-Among Us squad. Oh. Might have an issue with disconnecting. Sometimes the servers on Showdown are not as stable as you'd like them to be. Okay, that unfortunately that happens. Not what we were looking for. Incineroar. Pondering ways to better hit Incineroar with what I currently have, and or maybe I do need to switch out the Murkrow for a Pelipper. This Pelipper would definitely take care of the problem very, very quickly. Now it would also provide some good coverage. Dego. Ooh, we've got a Choice Scarf Golden Go. Citrus Berry Sinistra. That looks pretty good. Actually, hold on, I need to look at one more thing. Terra Flying Golden Go, Terra Dark Sinistra, Terra Ghost Ursaluna, Terra Ghost Pelipper, Fairy Dragonite, and Arcaludon is Terra Fighting with Flash Cannon, Body Press, Electroshock, and Snarl. Interesting choice. Okay. I think we'll go for Farigiraf Arcaludon, bring Ursaluna, and I like Incineroar in the back. Yep, Arcaludon, they're just leading with the classic Arcaludon power player. Okay. They don't really have crazy amounts of damage into Arcaludon here. Oops, not helping him. So we're going to go for the Trick Room, I think, and Electroshot into Pelipper because I would like to remove it. Okay, so it looks like my Arcaludon is faster. It will drop them the Sash. They go for the Electroshot. That's probably going to remove the Farigiraf. Farigiraf lives it. There we go, and now we've got a Trick Room up. Perfect. Alright, we're actually going to go with a Shadow Ball in this case. And just click the Electroshot button again. Okay, that's fine. He goes for the Electroshot himself. Gets rid of my Farigiraf. Very sad. We're going to give him a boost, but also start the process of chipping away. Ursaluna coming out here. I'm just going to Terrestrialize and Facade. And go for the Electroshot. They go into the Sinistra. Okay, so that changes that. They go for that into the Body Press. Unfortunately... Oh, they just... Ooh, that hurt. Body pressing my Arcaludon. I have an Electroshot friend. That does deal a significant amount of damage to him. I really just want to throw a Facade at him. I think I'm going to. And then we're going to Dragon Pulse into the Sinistra. They go for the Rage Powder. Earthquake would have been better. Oh well. They get the knockoff with the Body Press. That was a good Rage Powder. Going into the Incineroar. And... yeah, what do I think they're going to do here? I have Bone Rush here. No, I'm going to Facade here. I'm going to knock off the Sinistra. Yeah? Got him. Okay, that was a little bit of a call. Well, and by a little bit I mean like a lot of it of a call. We go for the Life Dew. It does heal the Sinistra, which is cool. We've got one more turn with the Trick Room. Pelipper is back out. Hi, Pelipper. Welcome back. We're going to Facade into you. We're going to Flare Blitz into you. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. Wait, what? Oh! Trick Room's gone. Okay, there goes Pelipper. The question is, who is left? Oh, it's their own Ursaluna. Gonna protect. It's gonna knock off the Sinistra. I expect them to protect this turn. They did not protect. They went for the Headlong Rush. Here comes the knockoff into the Sinistra. Bop. The Sinistra just keeps surviving the hits. They still have 3 more turns worth of Tailwind. We're going to go for that. And another knockoff. We're not going to live the Headlong Rush, unfortunately. Go for the Life Dew again. Knockoff finally claims the Sinistra. Still raining. I think they've got round 1. Yep, they do have round 1. Okay. It was a good round. Okay. Ready up for game 2. What do I want to do with this one? I think we're going to our Caledon. Really Golden Go. Yeah. Our Caledon and Golden Go in this one. Follow it up with Ursaluna and Murkrow. Okay, so we got the Pelipper, our Caledon again. Another very solid lead option. Does have Protect on that, and also have Muddy Water on that. An Electro Shot right there. As well as Shadow Ball. That will drop him real low. There's the Tailwind. You go for the Electro Shot. It's going to hurt the Golden Go a lot. You go for the Electro Shot of my own. Drops the Pelipper. Okay, and there will be no more Tailwind. See who's next. Ursaluna is next. Okay. He's probably going to protect, but I'm just going to. Oh, I go into Murkrow and I put the button, didn't we? We're gonna go into Ursaluna. I expect them to do another. Nope. Ow. Okay, well, that was unexpected. We're going to Murkrow. Okay, you have that. I can hit Tailwind of my own. I'm just going to click the Earthquake button. Goes for the Electro Shot, puts it into the Murkrow. There goes our Murkrow friend. They go Facade. Not today. Earthquake comes through, does significant damage. Which frees us up to go into Golden Go. Click Make It Rain. And then click Headlong Rush. Into whatever's left over. Because Golden Go is faster than those two. Which expends their Tailwind. The question is, who is their last Pokemon? It is their own Golden Go. Who has a Choice Scarf? That's not ideal. Okay, well, there's the Shadow Ball. Does not quite do enough. They go Make It Rain. Does not do enough. And here comes the Headlong Rush, which does do enough. Alright. So we take round 2. Now into the final round here. We're in round 3. Let's see, what do they bring? They've brought the Arcaladon Pelipper basically every time, which makes sense. It's a good combination. They brought the Ursaluna every time, and they brought their Golden Go this time instead of the Sinistra. Arcaladon Pelipper, huh? Yeah, I like how that lead worked. Yep, we're gonna do that set again. Yeah, this time they're leading with the Golden Go, and they're bringing the Dragonite, which is an interesting choice. Okay. I've got a Terry of fairy, we've got a tricky Golden Go. So we could just Shadow Ball. I think we do a Dragon Pulse. We're going to actually Terrestrialize here and click Make It Rain. Okay, he goes for the Shadow Ball. We survive the Shadow Ball. Make It Rain comes out. That hurts the Dragonite a lot. They set up the Tailwind. Dragon Pulse does nothing! As a standard. And now we're going to switch from Golden Go into... Yep, I too will show you an Ursaluna. We get some initial chip damage, which is good. They have 2 turns left of... that. We're going to go that direction, and... should I just Earthquake? Oh, we're going to go Murkrow and Earthquake. Okay. Murkrow comes out. Shadow Ball goes into the Murkrow. Murkrow lives it. Headlong Rush does nothing, which gives us a free Earthquake. Bye-bye. There goes the Golden Go. Lovely times. Okay, that will allow us to successfully stagger the Tailwind. We're now going to go into a Facade into the Dragonite. He goes for the Scale Shot. It is going to hurt a lot. It did hurt a lot. Their Ursaluna is faster than mine, but unfortunately knocks out their own Dragonite. Facade comes out. Bop! Well, that puts us in a pretty commanding position. And that's game. Thank you very much to my opponent. Alright, well, I hope that you enjoyed this pilot of best of threes. Let me know if you have any feedback, things that you recommend changing or whatnot. Do want the viewing experience to be as good as it could, and I do apologize about the commentary being rather choppy. Had kind of a late night last night. We recently got a puppy, and he is not feeling super well, so yeah, was taking care of him at 3 in the morning. Anyway, though, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and definitely planning to do a lot more of this going forward. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.